Hey, child-free besties! This is Dr. Angela L. Harris, the visionary and founder of Bibs, Burps, Bottles, where we inspire you, where we highlight you, where we encourage and empower you to live your best child-free life. Well, we focus on African-American child-free sisters who are child-free by choice, child-free by circumstance. You define you because we don't want to do that for you. So we are back with another video for YouTube or for our podcast, wherever you might listen to this. Yay! Welcome to 2023. This is going to be 5 things you need to know about Dr. Angela L. Harris and Bibs, Burps, Bottles. The first question is, why did I start Bibs, Burps, Bottles? So I started Bibs, Burps, Bottles because I was really looking for a community that was, of course, child-free, more specifically, child-free by choice. And when I was checking social media, checking Reddit, checking different platforms, there definitely is a child-free community, but that community somehow didn't really speak to me. It didn't resonate with me. And more specifically, it didn't really reflect who I am or what I look like. So I wanted to create something that really represented me. So I created Bibs, Burps, Bottles with our foundation being supporting, encouraging, inspiring, and empowering African-American Black child-free women. Number 2, why Black child-free? I get that every now and then there's a DM that comes like, oh, you're not being inclusive and you're excluding people, and the child-free community is one big happy community. There are lanes and there is room for different communities within that community. Well, it's obvious and it's evident that I am an African-American Black woman, and that is an identity that's very important to me. And so there are different parts that we are all made up of. So yes, I'm child-free, and I was looking for a community that represented that, but I was also looking for an intersection of an African-American Black community in addition to being child-free. Number 3, can you tell us a little bit more about you and your background? So I have one sister, so there's 2 of us. My parents, thankfully, are still together, happily married for over 55 something years. I live in a warm state in the Carolinas, but I'm also a native New Yorker, so born in Brooklyn, New York, and raised in Long Island. I also come from a large extended family. I have a higher education background. In addition to, I was a practicing clinician or psychologist at one time, and I now have merged those 2 identities together, and I work in a higher ed setting. Let's see, I'm a Pisces. I am a fur mom to a rescue pit bull mix. Number 4, how do you like being an auntie? I love being an auntie. Yeah, I'm child-free, and I can't say that, I changed 1,000 diapers or I was always there to wipe a snotty nose. I actually have 2 nephews, and both of them, I love them dearly. And they're grown now, so one just had a baby. They're both in their mid-20s right now, and they are phenomenal men. It was my prayer to make sure that they lived past 18. They both are working, but now I feel like because they are older, giving them life advice and giving them advice about dating or working or life in general. And I'm also a godmom to 3 goddaughters, so that has also been a blessing, and I also love encouraging them because they are all adults now, and 2 of them also have little ones, so I'm a great godmom at that. Question number 5. So what are my hobbies and what are some things that I enjoy doing? People would like to say that I am an introvert. I am an INFJ. I'm gonna let you look that up. It's part of the Myers-Briggs personality test. I've practiced the art of communication, engaging, public speaking, and although I think I'm really good at those things, they tire me out. So because I've maybe mastered the art of that, people think I am always wanting to be around people and I'm a social butterfly. And maybe at times I am, based on the job that I have to do, the work that I do with No Bibs, Burps, Bottles, and my mental health brand, Harris 316 Consulting Services, LLC. I practice the art of that. But after I do a public speaking event or engage with a parent or engage with friends, I want to come home and lay on my couch. There is nothing wrong with coming home on a Friday night and not engaging with anyone else until Monday morning when I go back to work. But some of my hobbies include going out to brunch and dinner, which I like to do with, I'm more so like 1 or 2 friends. It takes a lot to do large gatherings, but I'll do that. I like playing the drums, although I'm not Sheila E. I did play the drums when I was young and I took lessons, and I wish I would have stayed with them. I got frustrated trying to learn music, but I have an affinity to female drummers. When I get a space that's big enough, I'm gonna buy a drum set and I'm just gonna knock it out and play until my heart's content. I also enjoy writing and writing poetry. I'm also pretty crafty and I'm good with my hands, so I like arts and crafts and making things. But I used to make scrapbooks and I got paid for that, so that was pretty awesome. And I also like traveling. So I have traveled here and there, mostly domestic, but I do love a good travel, and I also love a good staycation. Number 6, what is my ultimate goal for No Bibs, Burps, Bottles? That's a really good question. So for 2023, of course, each year I try to make goals, not only for myself personally, but professionally. So for No Bibs, Burps, Bottles, I really just want to continue to spread the message that womanhood is not synonymous with motherhood. And what I mean by that is that we still have a long way to go to let society know, friends know, family members know that womanhood is enough all by itself. So the ultimate goal or goals is to continue to put out great content. Another goal is to continue to bring you dope interviews with dope African-American, Black, child-free women and men and couples, to be able to inform, educate, and empower child-free Black women to just live their best child-free life. Our message in 2023 will continue. Womanhood is not synonymous with motherhood. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, share our content with the Child-Free Bestie. Thank you so much for listening. Peace.